Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Max. Max was curious, brave, and full of dreams. He loved exploring new places and finding hidden secrets. Every morning, he put on his small backpack, took his red hat, and went out to play near the big forest behind his village. One sunny day, something strange happened. As Max walked through the tall grass, he saw a small, shining light under a big oak tree. It looked like a star had fallen to the ground. Max walked closer and found a golden key. It was glowing softly and had tiny stars on it. Max wondered what the key could open. He looked around and saw a narrow path he had never noticed before. The path sparkled like silver dust. Without thinking twice, Max followed it. Birds were singing and butterflies danced in the air. After a while, Max reached a tall wooden door hidden between two giant trees. The door was covered in vines and flowers. When he touched the door, the golden key began to shine brighter. Max put the key into the lock, and click, the door opened slowly. Behind the door, there was a magical forest. The trees were tall and glowing with colors of blue and gold. Rivers of rainbow water ran between the rocks. Tiny fairies flew above the flowers, leaving trails of glitter in the air. Max couldn't believe his eyes. He stepped inside, feeling as if he had entered a dream. In the middle of the forest, Max saw a crystal bridge leading to a shining castle. The castle looked like it was made of sugar and glass. But when he started to cross the bridge, the sky suddenly turned gray. A strong wind blew, and dark clouds covered the sun. A giant shadow moved across the forest. Max looked up and saw a big, sleepy dragon resting on the mountain near the castle. The dragon's scales were green and silver, and when it breathed, smoke floated through the sky. The fairies flew around Max and pointed to the dragon. Max understood something was wrong. The dragon had fallen asleep for 100 years, and now it was waking up angry and confused. The magic forest was losing its light because of the dragon's dark dreams. Max took a deep breath and began to climb the mountain. The path was steep and full of strange sounds. He saw glowing mushrooms, singing stones, and trees that whispered secrets. Max felt a little scared, but he didn't stop. He knew he had to help the forest. When he reached the top, the dragon opened one big golden eye. The air shook as it moved. Max held the golden key tightly and remembered the shining light it had when he found it. The fairy's magic was still inside it. He lifted the key high into the air. A bright, warm light spread everywhere. The dragon blinked and stopped growling. The light touched its heart, and its eyes turned soft and calm. Slowly, the clouds disappeared, and the sun came back. The dragon yawned and stretched its wings. It wasn't angry anymore. It was peaceful. The dragon looked around and gently flew into the sky, spreading silver sparkles over the forest. Max smiled. The forest was full of color again. Flowers opened, rivers sparkled, and fairies danced happily. The castle shone brighter than ever before. Max felt proud. He had helped save the magic forest. The golden key floated from his hand and turned into a tiny star. It flew up into the sky and disappeared among the clouds. When Max turned around, he saw the wooden door again. He walked through it, and suddenly, he was back in his village. The sun was setting, and everything looked peaceful. For a moment, Max wondered if it had all been a dream. But when he looked at his pocket, he found a small piece of silver dust shining softly. He smiled and whispered to himself. Even if no one believed his adventure, Max knew the truth. The magic forest was real, and somewhere, far beyond the hills, the dragon was flying happily across the golden sky. And from that day on, every time Max looked at the stars, he felt a warm light in his heart. The same light that had saved the magic forest.